Hey guys, it's Macy. You have to excuse my voice, I've got a little bit of a cold, but I wanted to get on here and vlog real quick. I'm on my first day of the 72 hours after HCG. Moving into P3. Everybody knows I'm really nervous about it, but I'll get there, right? And I posted a question, how do you guys trust yourselves? And I know that Peggy and Joanne, y'all were all giving me some real good pointers, and Heather too. I need to start believing in myself, and let everything else that happened in the past, those failed rounds or the failed P3, just let it go. And I really like what Peggy said. She said, don't let food win. Don't let it control you. And that's what I want to do. I want to look at that piece of food and say, you don't have control over me. No, the other thing that happened today, and I think I messaged, I caught up on vlogs this morning, and so I had commented on Katie's vlog that here I'm like so nervous. I want to stay in P2 because I feel really good, but I know I need to get moved on into P3, just because Thanksgiving and I'd like to stabilize. I like to have a little bit of a break so I can start a new round the first of the year. Well, then I get a notice in my mailbox this morning, and my HCG is here. So I thought about it for a minute that I could actually go pick it up and just continue with P2, but I don't know. I need to probably take a little bit of a break, or I need to move. I need to stabilize. I need to complete the round instead of just doing all this hard work in P2 and then just, keep going. And because I don't want to take a PI over Thanksgiving. I won't have big enough of a break, so. And then the other thing that I wanted to talk about was, I know everybody has talked about their ultimate purpose, like why are they doing this? A lot of people are doing it for their health, and I don't know, I haven't had any health problems, thank God. There hasn't been really anything where I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to lose weight or anything like that. I would say it's almost like vanity for me, which sounds really bad to say, but I don't feel like that's the whole thing. What I'm getting at is I feel like when I lose weight or when I feel better about myself, it affects so many people, even like my husband, it affects my children. I feel like I'm a better mother, a better wife. I'm an office manager, and I feel like I just had a meeting the other day. I feel like even just getting up in front of them and discussing the meeting, I feel like I'm so much more confident that I can get my words out. I can get out what I'm wanting to say. It's like I'm just it's almost like I'm just more well-spoken, and I know that that's because of confidence, So I feel like, I know I've said this to a few people, I feel like if I can just get that fat blanket off, then it's going to let me come through, and like one of the other things, I have kids, I get excited about Christmas, I love Christmas. I don't think I've ever been this excited about Christmas this early on. Like normally I have, I always buy gifts for my husband's family, and, he doesn't really do too much of the shopping, and I know that's the way it is with a lot of men. But, so I get so completely stressed out, I start baking, I have to bake goodies, I have to get Christmas cards out, I gotta get, gifts for the family and all this other stuff. Well, normally I'm like, oh my gosh, it's the holidays, but, like, I already want to put the Christmas tree up. I already want to get into the Christmas spirit, and I feel like that's because I'm happier, and I feel like that's because I've taken one of my many layers of fat blankets off. So, I don't know. It is definitely a journey, and I think that we definitely peel off layers as we go. And I feel really happy because I got where I wanted to be for this round. I feel super, like I told you guys before, I've never felt this good at the end of a round. I think, what did I tell y'all? I went 45 or 46 days. It didn't feel like that, like, at all. Like, it felt fine. I wasn't following it as strict as I should have been, but it was still a really successful round. And I feel like I could keep going, but I think that I do need to give myself a break, and I also think that it's important for me to get used to this image of my body, because I can notice a huge difference, but I feel like it doesn't even sink in. Like, I still look in the mirror, and instead of being like, wow, you look really good, which is what we should all be doing because we're successful in this, P2, I'm looking at it and I'm still like, oh my gosh, I'm still really fat here, I still need to lose here, but we need to look at the positive things, so anyway, it's just, do other people treat us different when we've lost weight? Yes, they do, but we are different too. I feel like I've lost out on a lot of life because of my weight, and I haven't even noticed it. There'll just be times when I'm not wanting to go anywhere or do anything, and that's because I would even feel ashamed. I wouldn't even want to get out because I didn't have anything nice to wear. I felt like I didn't look good in this or that, and I know it kind of sounds selfish or whatever, but I do think about what people think about me, and when I start feeling more confident about myself, it shows. So anyway, I am going to go pick up my ACG from the post office, and I'm not going to mix it because today's day 1, I'm going to go on to day 2 tomorrow, and I'm going to need you guys' help with P3, so I'm really nervous, but I know I can do it. So I'm just, like Peggy said, I'm going to look at that food, I'm going to say, you don't have control over me. I do. You guys have a good night. Bye.